What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Akadi. So, I know you might be asking, FG, what the heck is Akadi? Well, apparently, this is some type of like bootleg dislike clone, and you might be also asking, FG, why do I need a bootleg dislike clone? I don't know.
Lava monster! Great, sweet.
What are these physics? How come he ain't got no physics? That seems a little sexist if you ask me. He need a little, never mind. All right, so here is the gameplay. Oh, okay, hold on. Too many enemies, click on April to use her blasting raid. You got the little comic book cut in. I gotta say, I love the fact that your team is running forward and they're like running through a dungeon. It gives me Higgin vibes. Like that's another game that kind of does the same thing where your characters progress through the dungeon instead of just having like a stationary stage. Not saying that this game is good by any means. I'm just saying I like that part. All right, but the Ultimate are, you know, I guess they kind of saved on the budget just to do the cut-ins because you really can't. It's one of those things. Come on. We've seen this trope so many different times. You fight a boss, they give you a team that you ain't gonna have anytime soon. You fight a boss that wipes you out. But this time you were saved by one of your teammates. Oh my God, the proportions. Oh my, the proportions. All right, what up, Alan? We got Gun in the place to be. Vivian. Dude, real talk, I didn't know it was going to be one of them games. Like, I really just thought it was going to be like a dislike game with like, you know, really stylized graphics and music. Dude, I had no idea. Sure, FG. I would skip the story, but I'm kind of curious to see more of the characters here. Let's do some fast clicking, shall we? All right, so it looks like we've kind of been introduced to the introductory characters here. See, this looks so dislikey, doesn't it? Like, even down to the color scheme. Even down to the UI, but you can definitely see that bit of knockoff jankiness, of course. Oh, look at this, AFK Arena style. Oh, move this character to the back line. Dude, I don't know why every idle game had to do that. We'll screenshot that real quick. I don't know why every idle game had to do that. But let's see here, ×2 speed, you have to defeat chapter, 1-8 first. I do like the running up the stage vibe though. It's not terrible. Now, compared to Dislike, the music is terrible. The music is atrocious compared to Dislike. Like, that can't even be compared. They tried to get the aesthetic and the vibe down, but music-wise, yeah, ain't even close. But okay, let's go over here to center. It is time for our summon. Very nice. Let that full summon animation play out. Yeah, where's my little DJ records scratching? Oh, look at this lady. Her name is Vera. The physics. Wait a minute. That looks a little dark. Let me out of here. Hold on. I ain't trying to get banned for no game like this. All right. So here is Vera. We'll go ahead and get her in the squad. Looks like she's like a frontline unit. Healing is her weapon. Shout out to Liani. Autoplay is now enabled, so I can sit back, relax, kind of let my people do their thing. I do like this little horde mode style combat though, and I'm kind of curious. I wonder why we don't have more hero collectors that have more like hordes of enemies that you kind of rip through. That's kind of cool. It's definitely not a bad idea. There we go. There goes Davia, who we saw earlier, kind of introducing us to the game. Yeah, that combat music is ultra repetitive. Here in this video, you're probably not gonna really hear too much of it, but me, dude, I'm hearing all of it. Hyper repetitive. I'm gonna let you guys get a taste. Hold on the next fight, because this one's going to be a G to the G. Dude, why are my icicles way over here? Dude, the enemies are up here. Last hit, Gun is doing all of my DPS there. Vera and Olivia. I like Vivian there as well. Let's go ahead and screenshot that. What you be doing with them screenshots, FG? Man, you can't be asking me no questions like that. Why you ask me questions like that? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and power up Gun here. Equip all, thank you. A lot of times in gacha game tutorials, they don't let you actually do the equip all. They make you do it like one by one, but whatever. Looks like it's pretty straightforward. Level up, hit a breakthrough level. Once you hit a breakthrough level, you unlock a skill. Very straightforward. And I just got a nice little achievement. Very nice. So my next thing is to go on over to stage 1-5. So I'll let you guys hear the combat and the music here. Yeah, not dislikey at all. And there you go. That is combat. No voiceovers on the ultimates, which is a little disappointing. Oh, she looks really cool. Let's go ahead and screenshot that. No voiceovers on the ultimates, unfortunately. And you know, this is completely sidebar, right? But I feel like this entire like wave of AI that's in the news lately, like we have this massive AI boom that is hitting. You're starting to see things like Skyrim have AI to create voice lines for characters that never even had voice lines and stuff like that. I think it's going to be a pretty nice boon to, you know, lower tier mobile games, or just, you know, games in general that don't have the budget of the, you know, the AAA studios, being able to utilize AI to create voice lines for characters. That, I think that's actually really cool. Now, obviously, it's going to be like, what do we do with the actual voice actors and their jobs and whatnot? I totally get that aspect. But a part of that AI conversation makes me really kind of excited, because it's going to kind of be like the great equalizer, right? Just because you're like a studio that doesn't have a lot of money, you can kind of utilize AI to actually have voice acting for your characters, right? That's something that was, you know, for the most part, kind of out of their budget, or they would get someone from the studio or their cousin down the street, be like, hey, Philip, come down here and record some voice lines. Then Philip come to the studio like, hail my attack of fire. Like, dude, Philip, get out of here. Right? Okay, so here is stage 1-8. Dude, I'm not sure if I have the graphics all the way up. I hope I hope there's some graphic settings, you know what I'm saying? But we do have a little, look at this guy. He looks like he is straight up out of this light. Like 100%. He looks kind of cool. Dude, that background music, that combat music is the worst. Uh-oh, Olivia's down. See, I hate this because I have not been allowed to level up my team. So if I get wiped, I'm going to be really mad. Because I knew it was time for me to level up my team. Oh my goodness, dude. What? Well, hold on. Come on, Gun. Come on, Vera. Level 1 Vera. Can we do this? Bang Fist. You stand in the way of my ×2 unlocking. For whatever reason, that's still a thing that mobile game companies do. Why? I have no clue. There are certain tropes in the mobile gaming world that just always are a thing. Oh, she looks really cool. That's the girl that got me to download the game in the first place. As soon as I saw her, I was like, bruh. Hey, we got ourselves a 10 pool. Dude, what a perfect place. Perfect place. Are you going to end the video, FG? I mean, let's see. I want to look around a little bit. Good old-fashioned 10 pool. We're only about 8 to 10 minutes into the game as well, so not too bad. Got ourselves a copy of... Oh, dude, it's rigged. Completely rigged. Very nice. Yay. All right, so can you let me loose this time? We're going to go over to the next map. I am curious to see what the next location is. We're heading down to the shelter outside. Kind of gives me some WildStar vibes when it comes to like the world itself. Watch an ad? Nah, bruh. Ask Me Anything event? Dude, whoa, this game is actually still active, huh? Is there anything here? What's the 7-day check-in? So we get some diamonds, not enough to do a multi-pool, unfortunately. First purchase bonus will get you the Queen of Crowd Control, Vivian. That's kind of funny. What is in this recruit tab? Unfortunately, the UI is not snappy at all. UI or AI is not going to fix that. The UI is very, very delayed, unfortunately. But I want to see, let's go over here into our inventory, into the bag, and see what this purple unit is going to be. It's just gonna be some dude, Chris. He really is just some dude. Shout out to Chris's. All the Chris's watching this video, shout out to y'all. But before we end this video off, let's take a look at all the characters here, right? So we have Veronica, a little idol waifu. We looked at her already. Theodora, okay. A little bouncy waifu. We got Roman. We already saw Vera. We saw her in the loading screen. Vivian. Helmer. That's an interesting name. Once again, kind of gives me some Borderlands vibes here. April. Shout out to April. Dude, can I get this UI off here? No? All right, that might be the thumb round. Oh, not with her eyes closed. We got to do this right now, FG. Hey, man, you know, I like her. Ooh, Ree looks cool as well. I'm not gonna stay on that screen for too long because I saw something that looked a little suspect. Oh, Chiyoko. Dude, the character art is actually really solid. You're doing a lot of screenshotting. Very cool weapon. I like that. We already saw Hilda. We saw you in the loading screen. Shout out to Alex, looking a little basic there. Garfield, really basic. Carmen, she's kind of cool, but not really my type. Adania. Oh, that's kind of cool. Got like a little scorpion. Oh no, it's not a scorpion tail. It's like a fish. That's like a fish head. Scorpion tail waifu. She's like a mer woman. A mer woman. We have Caroline and a little lip bite. That is something you do not see in gacha games too often. A lip bite waifu. New fetish unlocked. All right, is that? Oh, that's all of them? That is the entire cast of the game right there. There you go. So, very good. That is a nice little look at Akadi. Kind of like a typical idol game, but with a bootleggy type of dislike vibe. Let's go ahead and get a nice feel for the game at ×2 speed, and that is what we're going to call this game adieu. Do not recommend playing this game. I looked at the release date. It came out May of 2022. So a little less than a year ago, but that's the roster that they have. That's a pretty small roster for a game that's been out for, you know, a little less than a year. So would not recommend this at all, but I figured, hey, let's just play around with it, see what it's all about. My name is MG, bro, and I'm out.